coming to the bar section now. We're going to use a ball today at the bar. So come on over. Okay, everybody coming on over to the bar, grab your ball. We're going to be about a full arm distance away from the bar. Your ball goes behind your right knee. Bring your left forearm down. Put your right hand out on the bar. Now we're going to stick our hips back, bring our chest forward, up for 2 with the right leg, down for 2. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So jumping into an L position, it's a standing L. Anytime you're in a standing glute position, the standing leg, the supporting one, is bent the entire time. So that is the first thing you're going to check on everybody. And then you're going to make sure everybody's on the same leg. You'll be surprised, no one will be on the same leg. Now we're going to go to single counts. Here we go. 1 up and down, up, down. So it's exactly the same movement up and down. In your L position, you want to make sure your hips are back away from the bar. And then as your knee comes up, it's going quite parallel to the bar. So they're in the same line, up and down, but your shoulders are facing forward. You got 4, you got 3, hold it up at the top, little lifts. Up, up, up. So all we've done so far is play with tempos, that's all. Then you're going to look in the mirror. Everybody take a look, check their shoulders are down, your necks are long. Ribs are lifted up, their spine is supported. Starting again, 1 count. Down and lift. Down and lift. Now the reason for the ball behind your knee is because your hamstring is going to squeeze it the entire time. So it's forcing your hamstring to work the whole time that we're moving for the rest of the leg. Adding your heel now. So we go down, heel up. It is your standing heel that's adding on. Heel down, heel up. Heel down, heel up. Anytime you add the heel, it's an added challenge, so if someone doesn't feel comfortable adding the heel, they can leave it down. 4 more. What the heel is going to do is it adds more for your quad, and it also adds your calf muscle on the left leg. Hold it up at the top, little lifts. Up, 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 up. Perfect. Right. If you want a little more, you can try to reach your right arm up to the sky. It's going to imbalance the body a bit more, so you're putting more weight and more structure onto that left supporting leg. You got 8 seconds. Lift, lift. For 6, 5, in 4, 3, come down to face the bar. Your heel goes down. You're now facing square to the bar. Our right leg is going to go down and up. Chest comes forward. Up, down, up, down. And you can do this in a nice lengthened position or like a pull away, or you can be in an upright if it's preferred for you so the chest is slightly higher. We're going to go between those 2 positions anyway. All right, you got 4 more. For 4, for 3, and 2. We start to add our hip here. It's going to go down and up. So you pull back from the bar and up, back and up. It is your hip that is moving on the standing leg. It goes back and it comes up. Checking the standing leg, supporting leg is bent the entire time. Down and up, and that your hips and shoulders are facing forward. Try to keep straight arms. Try to keep lifted ribs. Back of your neck long. Now we're going to put those 2 together. So we go back and up, lift to the side, down, back, up to your L, down, back, up to the L, and down. If they can add the standing heel as you lift to your L, great. If not, no problem. Main worker here is your left glute. That's the one that's going to kick in most. It may look like it's the right one, but it's not so much. It is when you're standing on. The right one's an added bonus. You go up, down, back. Last one. Hold it to the back, stay. Pulling from the bar, arms are straight if you can. Standing leg is nice and bent. Back knee does little kicks. Up, up. Checking both hips face forward. Neck is long, shoulders are relaxed down your back. And then if you can, you add a pulse on the standing leg. You got 15 seconds. And then you're talking them into it. Come on guys, finish this last 15. You're going to get a tiny stretch for your glutes. In 10, 9, 8, push them a little harder. In 5, 4, we stand. 3, 2, 1, stand. Give them a stretch. Figure 4 at the bar, a little rock side to side through the hip. And on the other side as well. Rocking side to side. Stand up. All right, going into a quick chair position. Ball goes between your knees. Let's take the heels together and the toes apart so we stay in this feet position for now. Overhand grip, tuck your chin, toes under the bar, and we sit down to our round back chair and up. So you're going into a V round back chair, standing back up. Chin tucks in, round your back, and stand. Round, and stand. We got two more. Round, and stand. Last one, hold it down, back is rounded. We're gonna squeeze our ball. We squeeze in, in. While you're squeezing, straight down to your back. So now we're in a flat back chair. Heels stay together, toes stay apart. That's it. 4, 3, 2, add your hips. They pulse and squeeze. Pulse and squeeze, pulse and squeeze. In. So you're checking everybody's spine is long now. From the back of your head down through your tailbone. Should be a straight line. Big squeezes on the ball. You've got 8, 7. In 4, in 3, we go to the low range. So as we go down to your heels, we're gonna add the round back in. Round, straight, round, straight. Knees stay nice and still. The number one thing you're checking in every chair is that their knees are right on top of their ankle and not moving towards the mirror like this. You do not want to see this. With their knees going forward, their knees stay nice and still. Round, lift. Round, lift. Add a squeeze at the top, so our hips go down, up, squeeze. Down, up, squeeze. Down, up, squeeze. Down, up, squeeze. Down, squeeze. Down, squeeze. Definitely getting fatigued by now. You're gonna see it in everyone's faces. Check as they come up, they're still rolling their shoulders back, lifting up through the ribs. 4 more, so find that music. 4. In 3, we hold at knee height. In 2, hold at knee height, stay right there. Up and squeeze, up and squeeze, up and squeeze. Tell them to finish it strong. Option, toes up or heels up. 10 seconds, guys. You're gonna get to stand and breathe. In 6, we stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, stand all the way up. Put your ball onto your bar and have a quad stretch. Grab a toe, hug it in. Push your hip forward. Breathe. And then change side, other side. Grab your toe, bend your knee, and push your hip forward. All right, push-ups coming up. Ball goes between your knees. Stand back, heels up super high. We're gonna do triceps because we did biceps in the warm-up. Here we go. Down, lift. Down, lift. Now your triceps are not as strong as your biceps. They're skinny and they're longer down the backs of your arms. So you're gonna come slightly closer to the bar than you would in your biceps. You'd be further back. You still wanna be challenged though. So shoulders and hands right in line with each other. As they bend their elbows, they're coming into the ribs and not out to the side. Those would be biceps. We go down, we go up. On the next one, stay down. Little pulses down, 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 down. 4, 3, we change the accent now. There we go. Up, down, up, down, up. Amazing how just changing the accent of the movement can change the way the muscles work. Pushing up before down is actually harder, which you'll feel if you give it a shot. Push up and down. You exhale when you push away from the bar. Inhale as you come down. Stay down at the bottom, neck is long, shoulders down, knee squeeze. In. Now it's a very tiny movement I'm doing right now. I'm squeezing in on the ball. In. In order to do it though, I have to use my inner thighs. I'm gonna make sure no one's got their bum out. So we're gonna tuck the pelvis under to squeeze. 8 seconds, 8 little squeezes. In 4, 3, 2, hold it. Last thing, little lifts. Up, if they can do tiny jumps off the bar, they can do that. If not, just little lifts back where we started. 8 seconds to your stretch. In 8, 7. Lengthen your neck, lift up nice and tall for 4, 3, heels down. Stretch back. Shake your head, shake your neck, shake your shoulders. Bend your knees, stretch your knees. Bend your knees, stretch your knees. You can do one at a time, let your hips move. And then round and arch the back like a cat-cow. We come all the way up and come back to the bar. We go into round 2 now of your glutes. So the ball will go behind the left leg. Make sure we're a full arm distance away. Bend the knees, take the hip back. Put your right forearm down with your left arm out nice and long. And then we'd be lifting up to the side. So the same L position we did First the L, then pull back and up. And then the mixture of the two. So the last thing we did in that position, we were back here, lifting and pulsing. Good. 8 seconds. You got 8, 7. Same thing. Finish strong. Let's finish this off, guys. You got 4, 3, 2, stand. You give them that same stretch you did in your figure 4. Little rock side to side. And then other side. Alright, now we did a V position before with our chairs. This time we're going to go parallel. Ball goes between your knees. Bring your toes forward. So your belly button is touching the bar. We're going into our water ski. It is a parallel water ski. Overhand grip. Arms go straight. Bend your knees. Keep your hips up nice and high. Start to lift your heels. Up and down. Heels up. Heels down. So from the top of my head to my knees should be one long diagonal line, and I'm looking forward towards the mirror with my eyes. If you look up slightly, it's okay, but when people look up to the sky and feel their neck, it's best to just tell them to look in the mirror, stare themselves down, push themselves through the position. It's a tough one. We got 4 more. 4. Lift. Knees go forward, knees come back. Knees go forward, knees come back. On the next one, stay down and hold it. Start to squeeze your ball. In, 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 in. So we've got your inner thighs working as it's squeezing the ball. Tops of your thighs working just to hold the position. Hips up is working your back and your abdominals. Shoulders are holding you at the bar. It's a full body workout in this position. You got 8 seconds, just squeezing. It's hard enough, just holding and squeezing. You got 3, 2, hold. We go. Down, down. So we're pulsing down now. Down, down, down. We'll go between pulses and squeezes for our pattern. 3, 2, hold. Squeeze for 4. 3, 2, pulse for 4. 3, 2, squeeze for 4. 3, 2, pulse. 4, 3. Cut it in half. 2 of each. You squeeze for 2 and pulse for 2. Squeeze for 2 and pulse for 2. 2 more. Squeeze, squeeze, pulse, pulse, and then we're going to cut it in half again. Single squeeze, single pulse. Here we go. Squeeze, pulse, squeeze, pulse, squeeze, pulse. This is deadly at the end of a thigh section. I'm sure they will definitely be dying by now. If they need a break, they take one, but they jump back in and they do the position correctly. Now we pulse and squeeze at the same time. Pulse and squeeze, pulse and squeeze. In, 10 seconds. In 10, guys. We're going to get a little lower. We're going to squeeze a little quicker in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, squeeze. In. Try to get your heels as high as you can and then come a little lower into the position. Knees are right across the mirror to finish off our entire standing section. So you can get your heels any higher or your knees any closer to the mirror. You got 10 seconds. We're on the floor. They will need a push. You are pushing them through this last section. For 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1. We're down on the floor. I'll meet you there in the next